This is home, away from home.
A good morning to you and praise the Lord. It's a wonderful Sunday morning and welcome back to the MCCU show. Your captain today is Samuel Oweru, and joining me in the flight deck is a creative enthusiast who not only finds joy in creating their own symphony but also finds rhythm in living, the one and only Faith Waithira.
Thank you for the jaw-dropping introduction, Mr. Director. Before we take off, let's have the highlights of the week.
Campus month.
Fellowships.
So in 2019, I was part of the team that joined the Christian Union during the orientation week, and one of the impactful programs during that period which shaped my campus life was Campus Smart.
3 years later, as the mantra, starting well, finishing strong, is as the first years listened the night away at Fungamano House on Tuesday. The occasion was graced by the Dean of Students alongside other invited guests.
It is said, vision is what you see with your eyes closed.
I have tasted grace, so sweet I can't let go.
I'm Ruth Aturi. Yeah, my experience at Campus Smart was wonderful. I learned a lot. There's a lady who gave us an experience of how her life was, and she said she summarized all of it as from ashes into beauty. And there's this speaker who started with a verse that where people perish without vision. So he gave us 4 F's. The first F was foresight. In foresight, you must have a vision and a mission. And for a vision is when you close your eyes, you see yourself there, but the mission is the actual work for you to get there. Then the second F was friendship. In friendship, you must have good company and good friends. Yeah, the third F was faith. Your faith must be so strong. Yeah, and the fourth F was fortitude. It's the ability to withstand all hardships. Yeah, with that ability, like whatever comes your way, you can, with the friends, with the teamwork, with your family, with prayers, with faith, you can withstand all the hardships. Yeah, and I thank all the people who participated in bringing this Campus Smart. For sure, we must begin well and finish strongly. Yeah.
Casting crowns, lifting hands, bowing hearts is all we've come to do. Casting.
Hello viewers, it's a chilly Monday evening here in Fungamano, but the energy and the company of the year fellowships have granted us the warmth of fellowship.
And today being a Monday, we've been joined by a few living stones and the shields of faith who are going to shed more light about the year fellowships.
My name is Fiona Okelo. I am born again. I am a shield of faith. And I am a 3.2 student pursuing public administration and tourism. I am a shield of faith.
That's good. So you've mentioned about being a shield of faith. So tell us more about shields of faith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shields of faith are a third year, fourth year students. In the Faculty of Arts, 3.2s, we are shields of faith. And then in the other faculties, 4.1s, the current elders are the shields of faith.
what would you tell a 3.2 who happened to join school and they're not in the Shield of Faith and they would like to join the family?
You can join Shields of Faith. How should I say it? We have we have our WhatsApp group, and we have us. You can reach out to me or any leader in Shields of Faith. He or she can add you to the group.
I'm Wangi Fred. I'm a 3.1 student of construction management. I'm a Livingstone.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's very nice. You've mentioned being a Livingstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us more about the Livingstone family.
The Livingstone family are 3.1 students. Yeah. Students who have not yet joined Livingstone and are 3.1 students, I would encourage them to join the year fellowship. It's actually a very engaging fellowship where we bond, we know about each other, we share our problems, we share our happiness, we share our experiences. So if anyone is interested to join, he or she can see Julia. She's a 3.1 student of engineering.
How many of you are ready to grow in your leadership?
Join thousands of growth-minded, change-driven men and women like you for the premier leadership gathering of 2022, the Global Leadership Summit, Thursday through Friday, 3rd and 4th November 2022 at CTAM Karen.
Chacha Brian. I'm a fourth-year student pursuing a degree in nursing sciences.
So one thing I'm passionate about is serving humanity, and the most motivating and rewarding thing is when I see the patient I'm nursing or taking care of get out of that hospital bed. And one thing about them, they may not really remember your name, but one thing they remember is that Nurse Chacha was at one point kind to me, and that's what I love to hear or see about my clients and patients.
So one thing about me that people don't actually know is that I really love cooking and I love food. And to add on that, the small things for me, small things will make me happy, and also the small things will piss me off, but life has to move on regardless. And also to add on that, when I tell people that I do, or rather I pursue a degree in nursing sciences, most of them don't tend to believe me because I'm a bit of a joker and I'm creative as such, and they'll be like, maybe you're doing a course in arts or you're pursuing another degree rather. So my favorite Bible verse comes from the book of Proverbs chapter 3 verse 1 to 6. It says, "My son, do not forget my teachings, but let your heart keep my commands. For length of days and long life shall be added to you. Let mercy and truth not forsake you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart, and you will win favor and good name in the sight of God and man. Trust the Lord with all your heart, and lean not to your own understanding, and in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." A special thanks to my Sunday school teacher, Madam Mata, for nurturing me and making sure I grow in the Lord. They say stay close to food and let food stay close to you. But manze jo nimekuwa nikiinama but nikaletewa mbuzi choma saa hii.
Do you know why Moses had to be taken up Mount Nebo to seek Canaan? Or why the devil took Christ to the highest point of the temple so that he might tempt him?
Do you mean that there are matters that we can't experience unless we ascend to a height?
Well, David says that I look up to the mountains. Where does my help come from? Is there a height above the mountains? Yes, there is. Therefore, we must try to meet God at this height, so you'll be able to say like David, God has spoken once, I have heard twice. Or if you speak once, can I hear twice?
I'm Simon Kande, the National Director of Focus, and I'm so excited standing next to our Hatua project. As you can see, this is a project that was started in 2018 with the idea of building student training centers for Focus.
We have called it a tour because the vision to have facilities is not new. Those who acquired the 2.3-acre piece of land here had a vision to have facilities for training and developing young people. And so this is really expanding what there is, making a step so that it can be able to match up the needs of the society. But also, it is a step. In one way, it is also a step to be able to engage the realities we have. The crisis we have in our nation, the issues of corruption, the issues of ethnicity, and moral decadence that we have in our society. So Hatua is a campaign not just to come with facilities. Hatua is a vision of transformation.
The universities and also colleges have increased tremendously in number, and currently Focus has only had one center based at Kasarani in Nairobi, and that is really not adequate.
That investment to have a bigger structure certainly is spot on, and we have to support.
The Hatua campaign is a game changer.
Let's appreciate the provost as he lays that priestly stone. This is wonderful. May God's presence be with us as we embark in this transformative project.
We have seen our students coming and giving in a big way. We have seen our associates coming and giving in a big way. We have seen institutions coming and giving in a big way.
I think for me personally, a tour means hope, and one of the things that I'm excited about is to be part of this movement in the small way that we can chip in. The same way we say that haba haba ujaza kibaba. It is communicating hope that there is hope for the Christian movement in this country in the years to come.
This project for me is everything, is the future of this nation.
We thank God that the Hatua project started in 2018, and this far God has helped us, especially in Nairobi, where we have been able to come up and desire to continue on. And as we do this, this is the first phase of Hatua. Our desire is also to own land in our regions so that we are able to have regional student training centers. We are grateful to God that as I share with you this day, is that we have been able to secure 9.5 acres in Pwani, and we were able to also secure 6 acres in Central Rift near Egerton University, about 4.7 kilometers from Egerton University Gate. And the 6 acres there will help us to start developing a student center there. And as we go along in the year, our desire is to see whether we can be able to also acquire land in Mount Kenya, in North Rift, and in Western Kenya. Western Kenya, we are grateful, and an associate gave us about an acre, and we desire that we can be able to expand that so that we have sufficient space for training and mentoring students. And I'm just standing here to thank all those who have participated in supporting this project, and asking that we can have many more who will be able to help us so that we can be able to finish this project.
I welcome us to the walk to shape the future. It will be on 5th November 2022, beginning at 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. It will begin from Utalii College to Focus Center Kasarani. Let us walk to shape the future.
I walk to shape the future. The future. Now walk to shape the future.
Follow us on all our social media platforms.
And have yourselves a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious week. Peace.